Hi everyone, I am Priyavashni, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science from Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. Today I am going to present my topic on software process and process model. So software development is not just about writing the code, it is a systematic and structured process that involves multiple stages. To develop the high quality software, we need proper planning, execution and control. So this is where the software process and process model plays a very important role. So they provide a clear framework that guides developers from the beginning to the final delivery of the software product. A software process What is a software process means is a set of related activities that leads to the development of the software product. It defines what tasks need to be performed, when they should be done, and how they should be executed. The main activity involved in software process include specification, design and implementation, validation and evaluation. So the main activities involved in a software processes including the specification, design, implementation, validation and evaluation. So the specifications involve gathering and understanding the requirements. Design and implementation focuses on building the system. So validation ensures the software meets the requirements and evaluation deals with updates and maintenance after a delivery. The main objectives of the software process are deliver high quality software, meet customers' requirements, complete the project on time within the budget, reduce the risk and errors, and improve the productivity and maintainability. Without a proper process, software development can become unorganized, leading to delay, increased cost, and poor quality. So the software process framework consists of 5 main activities. First is in communication, then planning, modeling, construction and deployment. Communication involves gathering the requirements from stakeholders. Planning include the project estimation, scheduling and resource allocation. Modeling focuses on system design. Constructions involves coding and testing, and finally deployment include the delivery, the product and collecting users feedback. These stages ensures that development process is the systematic and efficient. So the process, what is process model, is a simplified representation of software process. It describes the sequence of activities, the flow of tasks and the interactions between the different phases. In simple words, in simple terms, it acts as a roadmap for software development. By following a process model, developers can clearly understand how to proceed step by step, which reduces confusion and improves the efficiency. So process models are needed because they provide structure and discipline in software development. They improve project visibility, reduce development risk, help in better resource management, and ensure quality and consistency. Without a process model, it becomes difficult to manage large and complex projects effectively. Okay, so there are several types of software process models commonly used in industries. These includes a waterfall model, incremental model, spiral model, prototyping model, RAD model and agile model. So each model has its own advantage and disadvantage, and the choice of model depends on the project requirement. The first model is in waterfall model is one of the earliest and simplest models. It follows the linear and sequential approach where each phase must be completed before moving to the next. So the phases include requirement analysis, system design, implementation, testing, deployment and maintenance. So this model is easy to understand and well documented, making it suitable for small projects with clear requirements. However, it lacks flexibility and it is not suitable for projects where requirement may change frequently. The next model is an incremental model. The incremental model develops software in small parts or increments. Each increment adds a new functionality to the system. So this approach allows partial working software to be delivered early which helps getting user feedback. It is more flexible compared to the waterfall model and makes testing and debugging easier. However, it requires a good planning and there may be integration issues when combining different increments. So next is the spiral model, combines elements of both waterfall and prototyping model and focuses heavily on risk analysis. It consists of four main phases. First is a planning, next is a risk analysis, engineering and evaluation. So this model is suitable for large and complex project because it identifies the risk, reduce the risk at every stage. However, it is expensive and requires skilled professionals, making it unsuitable for small projects. Next is a prototype model. It involves building a prototype or a sample version of the software to understand users' requirement better. Users can interact with the prototype and provide the feedback, which helps refining the final product. This model ensures clear understanding of requirement and reduces errors. However, it may lead to poor documentation and can be time consuming if not managed properly. So next is a RAD model. RAD is an rapid application development, focuses on fast development and quick delivery. It uses reusable components and follows the short development cycles. User involvement is high and tools like case tools are often used. This model is suitable for projects that require quick results, but it may not be ideal for complex systems. So next is an agile model, is one of the most popular modern approaches. It follows an interactive, iterative and incremental method and emphasis customer collaboration and flexibility. Agile allows continuous feedback and quick adaptation to changes. It focuses on delivering working software rather than extensive documentation. So popular Agile method includes Scrum and extreme programming. Agile is highly effective for project with a changing requirement, but it requires a strong teamwork and communication. When comparing different process model, each has its own strength and weakness. The selection of the process model depends on factors such as project size, requirement stability, risk level, time constraints, and a team expertise. For example, waterfall is suitable for stable project, while agile is better for dynamic and changing the environment. The selection of the process model depends on the project size, requirement stability, risk level, time constraints, and team expertise. So next is to conclude software process and process model are essential for successful software development. They provide a structured approach, improve quality, reduce risk, and ensure timely delivery. So choosing the right process model is very important as it directly impacts the success of the project. So by following a proper process and model, organizations can develop reliable, efficient software systems. Thank you.